Welcome to GH Soap Opera Today, your place for the latest drama, updates, and spoilers from General Hospital. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss the action. Is Kristina Corinthos-Davis about to be killed by General Hospital? Fan favorite Kate Monsey is leaving General Hospital after 3 years, according to new teasers. After being recast as Kristina Corinthos-Davis in 2023, the Days of Our Lives alumna swiftly assimilated into the Port Charles family. Will Kristina be eliminated from the soap opera, or will Kate Monsey return at some point? When will Kate Monsey's final episodes air? The ABC soap opera starts filming 3 to 4 weeks ahead of schedule, but some impending preemptions may cause Kate Monsey's final episodes to be delayed. According to General Hospital spoilers, Monsey is finished filming her last scenes. Fans might anticipate Kristina Corinthos-Davis leaving around the final week of June if GH continues with its usual production schedule. Kate Monsey's departure is anticipated to air just prior to the soap opera's planned few-week sabbatical this summer. How will Kristina Davis leave currently? Kristina Corinthos-Davis is part of a significant plot on General Hospital, and there are rumors that she may assist Ethan Lovett in solving the Delilah mystery. We are aware that Ethan is only in Port Charles for a short while and will shortly be departing. After all these years, will Kristina ultimately hook up with Ethan and move out of town with him? There is very little chance that Kristina will be killed by General Hospital. There is no reason to believe that Kristina is in any danger, and it is practically impossible for TPB to remain silent about such a significant death for this long. Frank Valentini really told Soap Opera Digest that they are keeping the door open for Kristina to return and would be happy to have Monsey return at any time. Do you regret Kate Monsey's departure from General Hospital? How do you think Kristina will be let go by the writers? Will she and Ethan be leaving town? General Hospital spoilers. Sonny's deal with Pascal goes wrong. A startling death is coming. According to General Hospital spoilers, a character who is about to become entangled in additional drama may be headed for a fatal conclusion. Sonny Corinthos recently learned some important details about Pascal that he plans to exploit, but the consequences might be fatal. Pascal assisted in the cover-up of Professor Hank Dalton's murder by Jen Sidwell. Sonny is optimistic about gaining the upper hand over Sidwell after Britt Westbourne gave him this information on her way out of town. Sonny will inform Laura Collins on the May 26th episode of GH that all they need to do is persuade Pascal to betray Sidwell. Given that Sonny is concealing another significant truth that puts him in danger, Pascal may genuinely think about making a deal with him. Pascal contributed to Marco Rios's murder since he informed Ross Cullum about Britt's pilfered medications. Pascal is aware that Sidwell will die if he receives that information. Pascal can choose to side with Sidwell's adversary and attempt to defend himself by using Sonny. Pascal might be open to testifying about the true circumstances surrounding Dalton, including the blackmail scandal and the entire trunk scenario. Perhaps Pascal could use a signed written statement and a video confession to reveal Sidwell as Dalton's murderer. The idea might be to give it to the police while Sonny helps Pascal flee to a tropical place with lots of money and a new name. However, after Pascal confesses to the Peace PD, Sonny may offer to free him from police detention. Although Pascal might find it difficult to trust Sonny, he might come to the conclusion that it's ultimately a better risk. Pascal may agree to absolve Sonny and Laura of any wrongdoing if he eventually feels that the walls are closing in. Sidwell might be astute enough to realize what's going on, but Pascal might turn against him and assist with Sonny's takedown scheme. Sidwell will be furious if he learns that Pascal and Sonny are now allies. Sidwell would undoubtedly exact revenge on Pascal with his life, particularly if he learns of Pascal's involvement in Marco's death in addition to everything else. It's also feasible that once Sonny obtains what he wants from Pascal, he will turn on him and kill him along with Sidwell. In any event, General Hospital spoilers indicate that Pascal may meet a terrible end as a result of all of this, so pay attention. Spoilers for General Hospital. This could be the summer's big mystery. Fans have obviously waited long enough, according to General Hospital teasers. Naturally, we are discussing a significant mystery of a plot that may be in store for the upcoming summer. According to the most recent General Hospital spoilers, there is a lot of conjecture that we might be getting a whodidit plot that features none other than Sidwell. To put it simply, everyone seems to be against Sidwell, and everything seems to be coming to a head with this story. For this reason, if you understand what we mean, every indication points to someone killing Sidwell accidentally and getting away with it. It's obvious that GH fans had a lot to say about the issue on social media. What's next for Sidwell and his storyline? Some even added remarks like, there is every reason that the WSB will believe everything about Cullum's misadventures and support Brennan in doing what's necessary to deal with him. Whatever happens to Brennan next, it'll be in some kind of retribution for the cascade of chaos in PC. Sidwell has become a snore because of the choice to kill Marco and keep Brit's storyline alive, remarked a different show critic. There's plenty of play left in his possible storylines, including something silly and not sinister, because he has so many PC power hitters/people under his thumb. There was also this comment, if someone killed him in self-defense, there would be a lot more effort to cover it up and stop anyone from investigating. If someone outright murdered him, they'd throw him in a hole with Kate's and be glad he's gone. On the other hand, GH fans will only need to watch every day to figure out what happens next. Keep an eye on this area because it seems like there is a lot more to come. The ABC network broadcasts General Hospital during the week. Look up the timings in your local listings. Let us know what you think in the interim by posting a comment below. General Hospital spoilers for the next 3 weeks. Jocelyn strikes hard, Cullum's time is running out, and Charlotte's shocker according to General Hospital teasers, Charlotte Cassadine, Ross Cullum, Jocelyn Jacks, and other characters will have some significant moments over the next 3 weeks, from May 25th to June 12th. Willow Kane will go crazy over Nina Reeves' decision to refrain from injecting Jack Brennan once again during the week of May 25th to 29th. But Nina might present a better idea that entails collaborating with Brennan instead. While Charlotte reacts to something beautiful on her phone, Valentine Cassadine will also make a great gesture to delight Carly Spencer. Rocco Falconeri may use a burner phone to send a farewell message or something similar. In any event, Charlotte will be shocked and turn to Danny Morgan before telling Carly. It appears that Sonny Corinthos will issue a warning to Lulu Spencer and Dante Falconeri, which may concern how to deal with the fallout from Rocco going with Britt Westbourne. Sonny might volunteer to kill Cullum and end the threat if he learns the truth about Rocco's status as a shooter. Sonny may caution that it must be completed before Cullum may locate Rocco and Britt. He will be given a new assignment with Ethan Lovett. That might entail finding Rocco or even a deadly scheme involving Cullum and Jen Sidwell. Curtis Ashford may receive unfavorable news during the week of June 1st to 5th if ADA Justine Turner proceeds with his prosecution for what he did to Isaiah Gannon. At the Manhattan Gallery connected to Kyoko, the Japanese artist responsible for Delilah Wilson's tattoo, Ava Jerome and Alexis Davis, will also discover some fascinating information. Will there be any indications to Alexis and Ava that Ethan or another person is the baby's father? Could Ava and Alexis put Port Charles in jeopardy by telling the wrong people where Phoebe is? Jocelyn, who is in captivity, will be waiting for another opportunity to retaliate. If Jocelyn ambushes Cassius Faison, also known as Nathan West, with the homemade weapons Anna Devane stashed away, he won't know what hit him. There might be more advancements in Brennan and Nina's collaboration throughout the week of June 8th to 12th. Perhaps a surprising relationship is developing between Nina and Brennan as a result of their attempts to pursue Cullum and Sidwell. In any case, Cullum might not have much time left. It might not be long before Cullum passes away because the list of those who despise this monster is growing daily. Will the writers of GH produce a whodunit tale about Cullum's tragic demise? They have the ideal chance for one, but we'll have to wait and see. According to General Hospital spoilers, Cullum might eventually find himself in a deadly situation, so keep an eye out. Steve Burton of General Hospital cries while talking about his late co-stars, "I couldn't have had two better on-screen parents, ever, this Memorial Day. Join us, as we honor those who died while serving our nation. Because of the sacrifice they made, they will always be remembered." Additionally, as today is a day of memory, we wanted to offer some thoughts from Steve Burton of General Hospital about what it was like to collaborate with two cherished performers who are no longer with us. Bradford Anderson posed a fan question on their most recent podcast, Stone Cold and the Jackal, asking his co-host what it was like to work with Stewart, who died in June 2021, and Leslie, who died in January 2025, as his on-screen parents, Alan and Monica Quartermaine. "Oh boy," Burton said, anticipating an emotional outburst. When he had scenes with Damon and Charleston, Anderson pushed him in a more focused direction and questioned how they handled their days. "What were you expecting?" Anderson inquired. "Well, Stewart was really reliable in his work. Extremely organized, would attempt new things," Burton said. "Stewart taught me a lot about his work ethic, discipline, punctuality, kindness, and gratitude. It's fantastic if you can learn that from someone." Additionally, there was something unique about being in the Quartermaines. Any of them can be questioned. "We had something. Leslie was a firecracker," Burton remarked admiringly of Charleston. "It was a special family put together. You had no idea what would happen or when. Every time, I relate the tale of how I chewed gum. She would say, 'Spit it out,' as I came in like this little arrogant teenager. Now, I ask, 'Are you sure in your hand, Mom?' She says, 'Yeah,' and I tell her, 'Okay, don't chew gum again.' She detested it. We had a great time, and it was excellent." The Quartermaines had a wide variety of personalities and traits, but they all complemented one another. Leslie was also a really caring individual. "I couldn't have asked for two finer on-screen parents. They had a wonderful sense of humor, liked to help, loved to serve, and loved to give." Like ever, Burton continued, telling another tale about Stewart, one of his biggest supporters. He started out by saying, "Not often does this happen," before describing how the beloved veterinarian went up to the 5th floor and told the executive producer, "You got to give this kid a shot. Give him more. See what he can do," Burton said simply. "That was really nice of him," he continued. "So, if it weren't for Stewart, I always speak very highly of him because he was amazing, great character in real life. Just a lovely soul. Would give anything to anyone, and I always give him and Maurice credit because I wouldn't be where I am without them." How likely is it that Britt from General Hospital never had Huntington's at all? Sidwell and Cullum might have been deceiving her for years. Britt is performing Cullum's and Sidwell's dirty work at General Hospital for one and only one reason. They are using an unidentified Huntington's medicine to keep her alive. What if she has never had the illness? Important takeaways: Britt was saddened to learn she had Huntington's disease. After she became hooked, Sidwell and Cullum whisked her away and threatened to give her medication to keep her employed by them. Britt is in wonderful health, and the whole thing might be a joke. Britt's Huntington's. According to legend, Faison suffered from Huntington's disease. Britt was tested when she started experiencing symptoms, and Jason was there to help. She was devastated when the test came back positive. She died in her mother's arms after being attacked by the hook killer a few months later. She was the only one who survived. Cullum and Sidwell revived her so she could construct their prototype for Faison's ultimate endeavor. She complied with their requests after they threatened to provide her life-sustaining medications. Rocco is crumbling, and this has turned into a huge mess. Britt's solution is to vanish, which implies that she will perish. Will she, though? Was it ever hers? Britt went else to get checked for the terrible illness. Because GH findings are known to be manipulated, she is the best person to know not to believe any of them. When she was optimistic, she believed it to be true. In Port Charles, things are not always as they appear. The WSB double agent might have had his sights set on her even if the symptoms she had years ago had nothing to do with Huntington's disease. It's possible that he helped fabricate a false positive in order to coerce her into following his instructions. Even though Heather's hook was a coincidence, Cullum and Sidwell were fortunate to be able to separate Britt from the people she loves. It's possible that they were deceiving and controlling her the entire time. Britt may be perfectly okay, and the medications they have been giving her might just be a placebo. That would be such a relief. Jason will come back, Britt will survive, and Rocco will be content. The issue is that she lost years of her life, and the bad guys must pay for it. Hopefully that will happen soon. Do you think Britt never had Huntington's disease? Tell us what you think. Sandy Wilson of General Hospital and his wife Anna are expecting their first child. On Memorial Day, Sandy Wilson, star of General Hospital, revealed some great personal news. He and his wife, Anna Eilenfeld, are expecting their first child. August 2026 is the deadline for the new edition. Baby on board Wilson and Eilenfeld, who got married in December 2024, are already parents to their cherished fur child, Brando, who went across the nation with them when the actor from New York was cast in August 2024 as Isaiah on General Hospital. Brando has been an only child for long enough, Eilenfeld joked on Instagram. Prince baby on board, due August 2026. Wilson posted, "Megaphone big news." On his personal Instagram account. They posted a video montage commemorating the couple's first year of marriage, featuring stills from their pregnancy announcement, a scan of their unborn child, and photos from their Philadelphia wedding. Brando participated in the pregnancy photo session and was correctly attired for the event. The pictures include him wearing a Big Brother bandana with pride. Many of Wilson's GH co-stars, including Brooke Kerr, his leading woman in the Port Charles universe, swiftly liked his tweet. Wilson's character, Isaiah, has been a loyal and caring partner to Portia during her pregnancy on the program. However, a paternity test revealed that Curtis, Portia's ex, is the baby's father. On Eilenfeld's post, Tanisha Harper, whose character was once romantically connected to Wilson's, wrote, "I think Brando is ready for Big Brother duties." Other cast members who responded to Wilson's tweet were Bradford Anderson, Van Hansis, Rick Hurst, Caitlin McMullen, Carla Rhoda, Josh Swickard, and Dominic Zamprogna. Lawrence St. Victor of the Bold and the Beautiful also congratulated Wilson. Wilson is the second GH star to reveal their wife's pregnancy this year. Swickard revealed in January that he and wife Lauren were expecting their third child. Finn Carr of GH explains why Rocco is under more stress than before. According to Finn Carr, Rocco became alarmed because he thought Cullum may cause major harm to Danny and Charlotte. Rocco's life on General Hospital has essentially turned into a protracted panic episode filled with remorse, falsehoods, and progressively worse timing. The poor boy has been getting worse every week since he shot Cullum while attempting to save Jason and Britt. Now, Dante is hiding evidence for his own son. Rocco is about 3 unpleasant talks away from emotionally disintegrating into carpet fibers, and Danny and Charlotte are sneaking around Windermere as junior spies. Recently, Finn Carr discussed Rocco's increasing stress levels. Key takeaways. After shooting Cullum, Rocco feels imprisoned by dread and shame. According to Finn Carr, Rocco fights to stop Charlotte and Danny without telling the truth. According to Carr, Rocco became terrified that Danny and Charlotte might be harmed. Frank Valentini proposed incorporating the pillow throw into the poignant scene. Carr missed his goal during the take and unintentionally destroyed a vase, which ended up in the final edit. Thanks for watching GH Soap Opera today. For more General Hospital updates and spoilers, like, comment, subscribe, and press the bell icon. See you next time.